Investing is by far one of the best ways to build generational wealth. And you may be asking yourself, with all these markets crashing right now, what is the best investment to make in 2023? Well, in this video, I'm going to discuss the pros and cons of investing in both crypto and real estate. And at the end of the video, I'll tell you which one, in my opinion, I'm going to be putting my dollars in for the next year. Also, if you're new to my channel, my name is Luis Perez and I'm a local realtor here in Miami, Florida, and I'm also an investor. And on this YouTube channel, I post weekly videos of property tours, best places to eat out in Miami, and all things related to finance, such as the stock market, crypto market. So if you're interested in those kind of things, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. Well, I started investing in cryptocurrencies back when I was in high school, and this was around 8 years ago. I was primarily focused on the big players, or what I call the big players back at the time, which was Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. About 2 years ago, I started to expand my portfolio, and I started buying Algorand, Dogecoin, believe it or not, and Cardano, etc. There are many projects out there that seem promising. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be comparing just Bitcoin to real estate because they share a lot of similar characteristics. So for starters, without a doubt, the crypto markets have an ease of entry that you're not going to find in any other market aside from the stock market. It requires low amounts of initial deposits. You can start investing in Bitcoin with $100 if you want to, really. You're not going to obviously make that much money with it, but it's not that hard to get started in the crypto markets. Whereas with real estate, FHA program allows you to put down as much as 3.5% for the purchase of a property. So obviously that's going to be a hefty sum of money when you start scaling it. So for example, $500,000 times 3% is going to be around a $15,000 down payment. And so you can see why the crypto markets obviously are going to have that advantage when compared to real estate. So since it's so easy to enter, this could also be a very detrimental experience for some individuals, especially those that are new to investing and have no idea how volatile the crypto markets can get. I mean, in its heyday, I've seen crypto markets swing up and down 10% on any given day. And, it's easy to be in that situation and say, you know what, maybe it could go up another 10%. And then you get greedy and you don't take profit. And then all of a sudden it's down 20%. And so this happens all the time in the crypto markets. It's only because of very dangerous place to be at if you're a novice investor. Whereas with real estate, there's a huge process involved with it. You have to first qualify. You have to have a good credit score, I believe minimum over 620. You have to have a substantial amount of income in order to, afford the best homes. And so obviously real estate is going to be a lot more harder to get into if you want to start investing in. But if you do decide you want to invest in real estate, FHA programs offer as low as 3.5% down. The deposit is going to be a lot more than what it would take for you to invest and open a brokerage account. One quality that both real estate and the crypto markets share that I like a lot is the fact that there's scarcity involved with it. So for example, with Bitcoin, there's only going to be 21 million coins minted forever. Like that's it. And whereas with real estate, all the land that's on Earth is the only land that we are going to have. You can't increase land on Earth. So, both of those principles combined, make them both, in my eyes, great investments to make. Most people that you will speak to will say that Bitcoin could reach a price of around 1 million per coin within the next 10 to 15 years, making these prices that it's currently at, which is around 16,000, very attractive. Whereas real estate is going to be something that's, more of a slow growth kind of thing. Aside from, the past year where we experienced, some houses experienced almost a 100% gain here in Miami, Florida. But traditionally, real estate grows at around 6 to 8% per year. And that's not taking into account the fact that, there's going to be crashes and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much the average with real estate. And the crypto market, we don't have enough data to conclude that it grows at a certain rate. But what we do know is that when it grows a lot. Another advantage that crypto is going to have over real estate is the fact that it's a very liquid asset. You can buy and sell your cryptos as long as it's not a huge amount, pretty much on the same day. Whereas with real estate, the first thing that you need to do is you need to find a qualified buyer. And after you find that qualified buyer, they have to put in an offer. and that offer has to go through inspections, appraisals, etc. And anything can happen within that 45 to 60-day period where the real estate deal falls apart. And so, it takes time. Unless you have a cash buyer, of course, then everything just is more instantaneous. And whereas with crypto, like I said before, you buy today, you could sell today as well. I've done that plenty of times, and so there's no fear of that happening to you. A very attractive benefit of investing in real estate is the fact that you could benefit from both price appreciation as well as passive income. So, for example, let's say I decided to buy a duplex with an FHA program. And yes, you could do that as long as you live in one of the units for, I believe, a minimum of a year. And after that, you could rent out both units. You get to benefit from, that rental income. And imagine if you do this 5 times, you have yourself pretty much an entire salary where you're able to live comfortably in most markets. Whereas with cryptocurrencies, that's not going to be entirely the case. And the reason I say this is because, yes, there is staking where you pretty much get a dividend from the whatever investment you're holding, but a lot of these companies that are offering those staking programs, they're not well established. So now to the big question: what is the better investment to make for 2023? Is it going to be Bitcoin or real estate? My unbiased opinion is going to have to be, Bitcoin, due to the fact that right now we're down more than 75% from the all-time highs, which was around $69,000. And the reason I didn't select real estate is due to the fact that property prices are still inflated. We are still in a seller's market. That's the reason why, although the market is slowly shifting to a buyer's market. I believe here in Miami, Florida, we're at 4 months worth of inventory. And usually a seller's market is 6 months or above. I'm sorry about that. A buyer's market is 6 months or above. So, the opportunity will probably present itself sometime within the second quarter of 2023 for, investing in real estate. But for now, I believe cryptocurrencies, present a very interesting opportunity, to get in at a very low price, especially when, the projections are what they say it's going to be, which is $500,000 per coin, $1 million per coin, and some people even say $10 million per coin. That is it for this video, guys. I do hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and ring the notification bell, as I'll be coming out with more videos like this in the near future. Once again, guys, thank you, and until next time.